May I have the attention of the lipstick lesbians? Today I share my secrets. I am not gatekeeping how I get this hair. You're gonna start with me. This is gonna be an unedited video, so just buckle up, get some popcorn. This is gonna take a while. Start off with a Dyson Airwrap. I do this thing on my bathroom counter where I just put it in the sink. Be sure your water is off, but I do this so it doesn't get top heavy and fall off the counter. So you're gonna see me do that a lot. I put it on the highest heat and I brush out my little side burn curls. I try to straighten them. Now I have blow dried my whole head and I have been feeling kind of wonky the last 2 days. You ever go through those emotional slumps? So I have not fixed my hair. My hair was washed like night before last. And so it's just been sitting kind of straight. I blow dry it with this straight brush thing to get it smooth because I'm Puerto Rican Italian. Otherwise it would be like whoosh. Okay, so before we get started, there's a few products you need. I spray my hair down with whatever TJ Maxx got. Okay, that's like a Style Shield, heat protectant. This one happens to be Giovanni. Probably wouldn't buy it again, but I already sprayed that when I did my blow dry. I did this as well because it's been a couple days. I just put a little bit in. This is what I put at the crown of my head, Rusk Thicker. I do rebuy this. And then I have been enjoying Bumble and Bumble Thickening Dry Texture Spray. I probably won't use this today because my hair is already a couple days old. I'm going to be spraying dry shampoo and I get the Batiste dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by doing that. And I just kind of part. And if I wouldn't have the dry shampoo like I do today, I would be using the like thickening spray in here. Okay, so I just do that and then brush. And honestly, the first thing you need is a good haircut. I go see Coco here in Lafayette. I can't even remember the name of the salon she's at, but if you look through my contacts, you'll see Coco. And she's a lesbian in town. She gives me the best haircut ever. It's honestly all about the haircut. And let me show you why, actually. When I brush my hair, even without it being styled, you can see like where the layers are and how they swoosh. And without a good haircut with layers, you're never going to be able to achieve this look that I'm showing you. So you can practice it until you get the layers. Wouldn't come out exactly the same way. I go about 3 or 4 sections of hair. And I start by just twisting up a large section and taking out, I'd say like ear level down. And then small sections, about 2 to 5. Now the ones on this side of my hair, I'm gonna blow dry this way. And the ones on this side of my head, I'm gonna blow dry this way. On the Dyson Airwrap, you do that by just twisting the little nozzle. If you're using a curling iron, that's totally fine. But watch the way that I'm like angling my hair and if it's going over or under the wrap. It would be the same thing with a curling iron. However, I will say, since using the Dyson Airwrap and taking collagen and getting vitamin infusions for glutathione, I've seen my hair come back. And after 2020, I lost a lot of hair. So it's good. So I put it on the highest heat. Then I took my finger up and let it do like a 5 seconds of cool. And then pull it down. Okay, so that's one curl. Turn it off. Hairspray. Doesn't matter what hairspray you use, but use a... Oh no, tell me the nozzle's not broken. Oh, there it is. Okay. This hairspray is discontinued now. It's not even expensive. It's Kristina's signature finishing hairspray. I have bought out every single one that I could find on eBay, my cabinet stock. This is my favorite hairspray, and they discontinued it. At the end of the day, you and I both are going to have to find a finishing hairspray. I don't play around with none of that medium hold, light hold stuff. That ain't going to do the job, especially if, like me, you've got some textured hair, and you live in South Louisiana where it is muggy, and you need extreme hold on your head to get it to stay. After this one, I took probably too big of a section, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to do this 1, 2, then 1, 2 on this side of my head, and I'll come back. Second section, keep this one up top. One time at a Canyonlands retreat, there was this really beautiful woman. Obviously, the women who come on the retreats are single. I'm single. And she was like, how do you do your hair? And I was like, oh, just like come to my room and I'll show you how I do it with the Dyson. And then I realized like how unprofessional and unsafe that is for me, you know, because, you know, the nature of what I do, like that wouldn't be really smart. And then I immediately was like, oh wait, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have invited you to do that. And she realized like that I was just being sweet and I should have thought about it better. And so I didn't do that, but it was so funny because she goes, you mean like a sleepover? Like you're gonna invite me to your room to do my hair like a sleepover? Are we gonna pillow fight too? And I was like, she's really pretty, but professional. Anyway, so I figured I'd make the video for everyone here. Honestly, it's about what way you're wrapping the hair. See how this is going over? Come on this side of my head. That's a key part. Okay, now we're at the top part. If you have as much hair as me, you may want to do another round. But if you don't have a lot of hair, this is where you begin to start going on top of your head. But for me, I need another little layer here and another little layer here. And we'll keep this stuff tied up. Now, if you notice, the back of my head, it goes way back. Like the top, I don't start like curling the back right here, right? Like it's all a part of this top piece. You're gonna see what I mean. We're at the last top crown piece, and this is what makes all the difference for my hair. So we're gonna take just the little piece that's back here, and we're gonna start there. Tiniest piece. You're gonna spray the shit out of that with some like thickening spray. Spray. Next piece. I'm gonna turn this the opposite way. So if you saw I came from this side, now I'm gonna come from this side. We've got it pretty flat here, but what I like to do, and what I really believe makes all the difference, is to take catty corner pieces. Let me explain. First, make sure you have this handy. See how like I'm taking, like it crosses the middle, but it's mostly hair from this side over here. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna spray it. We're gonna come from the opposite side this time. Pull, 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 pull. And drop behind the head. And spray. Okay, now, because we came from that side and we got a chunk here, we're gonna come from this side and get more of a chunk. Going that way. Okay, so do you see how I grabbed all the way through, but mostly a chunk going that way? Okay, time for the last piece. This is the piece in front of you. Cool shot. I just go directly up with it. I kind of pull in and out to just make sure it is heating everything. Cool shot. Right, cool shot, no cool shot, cool shot, no cool shot. Okay, pull back. Looks crazy, looks crazy. We're gonna split. Okay, this is how you get it to have that swoop. And there's no such thing as too high hair or too much hairspray. The higher the hair, the closer to Jesus. Now, these curls look pretty darn tight. They're gonna fall. So I don't brush mine out because they're gonna fall. And I want my curls to last 4 days. So I don't brush them. If you see my hair's looking super tight, it's because I just did them. Okay, now this is how, if you can see the top of my head, it's like you're not seeing a big part. And it's because of all the swoopy, swoopy, swoopy stuff that I did. That is how I get the look. Now, yes, you may want to like comb a little bit with your fingers, but not much, because that's going to fall naturally on its own. And remember, the higher the hair, the closer to Jesus. And that, lesbians, is how you get the Sophia Spallino big southern lesbian hair. I don't know about any of you, but I love to just shock people. Like, I love to send them into cardiac arrest by hardly doing anything. And the way I do that is by styling my hair like this, by wearing pearls and heels, and going out, and when someone says, "Can I buy you a drink?" I say no. And if they put the pressure, I say I'm a lesbian. And when they say they don't believe me, if I'm dating someone, I'll show them a picture of my beautiful girlfriend. And if I'm not dating someone at that time, I will pull out my phone and say, "I am the Luxury Lesbian Matchmaker. This is the Queer Country Club. These are all the beautiful women that I know and that I'm dating." And I mean, you can't argue with a lesbian who's a bigger player than you. Just kidding. I'm not a player. But I sure swipe through the Queer Country Club and show them all the beautiful women. And I'm like, "You'd be a lesbian too, right?" Right.